Okay, this is box 2. There are several here that I haven't priced up yet. This is a Japanese first press with Obi of Jack Johnson by Miles Davis. We have Headhunters, Herbie Hancock. We have a double LP with Magazine of the Best of Duane Allman. All of these Japanese presses. We have a Japanese first press on the DRAM label of Shh by 10 Years After, complete with Obi. We have 1973 US first pressing of the Beach Boys, Holland. Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, Black and White, 1973 Japanese first pressing. Take these out and make it a bit easier. Van Dyke's Park, Japanese first pressing. We have the Best of the South, so some Southern Rock on the Capricorn label. There's some rock and roll from Gamma. This is Gamma 3, the 1982 first pressing. We have Big Country, The Crossing, first pressing from 1983. World Shut Your Mouth by Julian Cope, 1984 first pressing. We have King Crimson, Starless to Black, the 1974 first pressing. Todd Rundgren's Utopia, 1974 on the Bearsville label. A compilation of mono, boogie woogie, piano blues from Pinetop Smith and others. A Japan-only compilation of Eric Burdon and the Animals first pressing from 1974. We have a super rarity 1977 on the Berserkly label. This is the first pressing of the Rubinoos, which famously included I Think We're Alone Now, covered by Tiffany. Super rare pressing from Nazareth, close enough to rock and roll. Japanese first pressing. We have the Christians, 1988 Japanese first pressing. We have one of my favorite albums, Sacred Songs by Daryl Hall and Robert Fripp. This is the 1980 first pressing. We have some soul, Southern soul and I guess funk by the Neville Brothers, 1987. We have the Scorpions, Taken by Force, the 1978 Japanese first pressing. Paul Simon, we have a promo of Hearts and Bones from 1983. The Raspberries, their first pressing from 1972. We have Saxon, some British heavy metal. Debut album with Obi from 1980. We have Sabotage, Japanese first pressing by Sabbath, 1976. Bill Evans and Tony Bennett, Japanese first pressing with Obi. We have a 10-inch of Graduate, which was Roland Orzabal and Kurt Smith's first band. A really cool 10-inch from the UK before they went on to form Tears for Fears. We've got Penthouse and Pavement, some new wave pop, synth pop from 1982. Some Sonny Stitt and Gene Ammons. This is on the Beveridge label with Obi. Sonny Stitt and the Oscar Peterson trio on the Verve label from 1975. Some really cool prog rock. This is Robert Wyatt's band Soft Machine. This is Bundles from 1975, first pressing. Sabbath, the Vertigo label of Technical Ecstasy. 1974, first pressing of the Sparks album Propaganda. 1976, Mono of Bag's Groove by Miles Davis. 1969, first pressing of Magical Mystery Tour by the Beatles. We have Tonight by David Bowie, first pressing. first pressing of The Song Remains the Same, Led Zeppelin. A white label promo of Randy Newman's Trouble in Paradise. A mono first press, oh that is first press 1971, The Other Side of Jimmy Smith. Michael Bloomfield, Some Blues from 1978. One of my favourite jazz albums, The Blues and the Abstract Truth. Oliver Smith, Paul Chambers, Art Dolphy, Bill Evans, Freddie Hubbard, a 1976 pressing with Obi. Bobby Timmons, two brilliant jazz records from 1993 and 1994 represses. Genius plus Soul equals Jazz, 1961 Impulse mono pressing for Red Charles. The Chico Hamilton Quintet in Hi-Fi, a 1981 Pacific Jazz mono pressing. We have some funk by Blackbuster Hassle from 1975. And finally, Southern rock band The Outlaws on the Arista label from 1976. It's also the first pressing. There you go. Anything you fancy, give me a shout.